obviously she doesn't know what the what if scenario is in the real world, but how does maybe some of what we learn in that episode affect the coming episodes in their actual reality?
Again, the impact is huge. I mean, on everybody from the children to John and Catherine. It's just the what if is really the butterfly effect. It's expansive, and there are going to be emotional changes and physical changes. It's I don't want to give away too much because it's a really beautiful and cool episode. Because imagine if you could do that with your own life. What if I went through that door instead of that door, or I said this instead of this?
Was there discussion between you and Lizzie about why it's not from Regina's perspective?
Well, I don't know that it's not necessarily from Regina's perspective. She's discussed a tremendous amount in the episode.
But it's not in her head. So
No.
Because I would imagine her scenario would be different.
Well,
like her imagining would be very different.
Well, I think
no.
I can't give too much away. It's just nobody's going to be disappointed, and I think we're all going to be happy with the reality that we do have once this show airs.
And speaking of the reality, I mean, Regina's been pretty separate so far. You know, she moved. I mean, she's with Angelo, but she moved away. Faye came to her. She's getting her life back together with the job. Is she slowly reintegrating back into the Kenish family, or is it still a healing process before she gets there?
I think everybody's attitude changes so much that it will be a fertile ground to explore that. I mean, ideally, we have season 3, and it is switched at birth, so the drama is always turned up just a little bit. We have moments of levity, and that's so, because, you know, all of us as actors, we do comedy, we do drama, so it's really refreshing when you get a chance to, but I don't think Regina is one of those characters that ever it gets too comfortable for too long.
Do you feel like her and Daphne, their relationship gets a little bit better as the episodes are going to unfold, because they were pulled apart and Daphne obviously still has some trust issues?
Right. Well, I think for myself, the entire first season and a half, poor Bae was never dealt with, and that's a vacuum that I felt like we really need to address this, and we do get to, because imagine, you know, the guilt and the complexity of the relationship, and I think for Daphne to be able to understand what Bae has been going through for so long, I think we could stay here for a little while.
Do you want to stay here for a little while, or?
Well, as an actor, it's wonderful to be able to explore that. So, you know, it's all up to the Lord and Mighty with Lizzie Weiss. But she's our glorious creator, and she's done really well so far. So I like the direction that it's going.
And how are we, I mean, I know you guys are pretty far ahead in shooting in terms of what's airing. Where you are right now, should we worry that Regina might relapse again, or is that completely behind her?
I would say that at this point where we are right now, we can relax on that avenue of drama.
Right. Obviously, there's like 9 other ones.
Exactly. She's definitely a character that keeps you on your toes.